But hopefully you guys can hear me. Going out for another ride as usual, as you can already see. I'm using a microphone for this one, so I do apologize if the microphone's there. Yeah, so this is like podcast 11, I think it is, because I haven't made a podcast in a while, and I'm gonna try now. And you'll see, obviously I'm filming in this style because I want to see what it looks like and if it looks okay. It might be a bit too shaky. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to see. Recently I've had a lot on my mind. I've just been talking to myself for a while, so I thought, why not record it on a video? It's a little windy today, I will admit, but the sun's out, so I thought I kind of want to go outside. And I thought I'll video on this stretch of road because there's not too many cars in the first part. Anyway, so like I said, I have a lot on my mind. Where to begin, really? Well, as a lot of you, I don't know why I say a lot. That's already a subject in its own. Like, the channel it's growing from 0 to 50 subscribers, which is awesome. But at the same time, it's pretty small compared. And just got an email not too long ago describing that from someone, and this kind of doesn't make me feel great, you know, because I do feel like the content I'm making, yes, it needs a bit of work here and there, but at least it's out there. And I'm making something, and it's actually pretty good, in my opinion. Every video I make will get better and better, but I don't think it's bad, you know? So yeah, that's kind of a little demotivating when people always focus on the numbers. Like, when I look at someone's channel, it's like, oh, that person's got millions of views. It's like, dude, it's not just about those views, it's about who actually watches them, who actually gives a shit. So I suppose that should move me on to the next thing, which is about the donation page. It's been going really well, actually. If all things considered, it's only been on for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I think we've raised like 300 euros. And obviously I'm not including my share. That's actually a lot more. I think I've got around like 160. I'm being completely honest, I've got 160 pounds from YouTube. I'm also going to get a little bit more. Okay, I think YouTube says on their guidelines or whatever, saying don't say exactly how much you make. That's what I remember hearing. So I won't mention exactly what I make, but still, I've got around that much. And I'll get a little bit more at the end of March. So it's going well, is the point. But at the same time, it's still pretty slow, if I'm honest. I try and pick a quiet road, but then people always probably look at me and think, what are you doing filming yourself, bloody idiot? I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm about to head into the wind, so I'm a bit worried if I can even hold the camera at this point. We're gonna have to see. Give me 1 second. Good news is I can hold the camera, I mean. Wow, it's windier than I thought. Actually, it's not. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. So the donations are they're going well, but they're still not there. At the same time, it's actually quite slow in another perspective, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just a little frustrated how, you know, you have a dream and all these things are in the way. Well, for me, it's one thing: money. Everyone always complaining or saying how it's easy to get money. It is if you want to make sacrifices, in my opinion. So And in that regard, it's not easy, because then you do need to make sacrifices, very minimal ones. So, you know, that's how I feel about it. Because I could just go and get a job, but I wouldn't be following my dream, and I wouldn't be being me, I think. Who knows? Plus, I'm trying to make YouTube a job, actually. I'm not sure if it's gonna succeed, because most YouTube channels are either ran on views or donations from Patreon, or that's how a lot of them are run. You either get a lot of views or you don't. So anyway, it's more of me just ranting in this podcast, so I think it's been about 6 minutes now. Let me know what you think about this style of filming like this. I know it's a bit shaky. I'll try and stabilize the footage a little or something. But you know, the roads aren't that good here, so. Oh yeah, and definitely check out the trip which I made on the channel. I put a lot of work into that, because it took me like a week to get down there. Well, actually 5 days. So a working week, you could say. But definitely check it out. I'm really happy with the footage I got. And that's the kind of style I want to do if I did more trips. But the only reason I did 5 days is because A, I did kind of feel like I wanted to come back, but B, I don't have a lot of money. So that trip cost me around €4. Being dead serious, it cost me only €4. So if you want, I can explain to you how I did it at that price. Mainly it was the bike, couch surfers being so friendly. Some people, other people not being so friendly, but those are the people on the road mainly, because it was super windy. Anyway, so that's it for this podcast. Let me know what you think. Definitely check out the donation page. Please share it around, because you know, when you've got a dream, you got to go for it. Anyway, that's it for now. Ciao.